How much money do you really need to buy a home in Alberta? Hello friends, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Larissa Noon here, realtor with eXp Realty here in Drumheller, Alberta, aka, yes, you know it, dinosaur capital of the world. And in today's video, we are talking about closing costs and how much money you actually need on closing day to take possession of your home. But before we get into the video, please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram at Loden Living for more real estate content just like this. Let's get into the video. We all know that buying a home is potentially one of the biggest investments that anyone can make. And it's not only important to know the home buying process, but actually how much money do you really need in your pocket to successfully secure a mortgage and take possession of your home on closing day. Now, I have already done a separate video of the costs associated with purchasing a home here in Alberta, which I will link in the cards above. But for this video, I wanted to give you an illustration or demonstration of example numbers used in the transaction of real estate. But as a disclaimer, I am not a mortgage expert or broker. I am just a girl who can help you buy or sell your home. So if you are seriously looking into purchasing a home and getting pre-approved, I suggest that you reach out to your mortgage specialist at your bank of choice or work with a licensed mortgage broker. To better help you visualize these numbers, I will be using a closing cost calculator that I found from Matt McKeever here on YouTube. He is a CPA and real estate investor in London, Ontario, and I will link the calculator and his YouTube channel in the description below. So now I'm going to take you over to my computer. Welcome to my computer. So once you click the calculator link, you will be brought to this page. So what you want to do is go ahead and click Start New Project. And then scroll down and we want the Purchase and Closing Calculator. Click Begin. We don't need all this stuff, just go to Purchase and Closing Cost Calculator. So let's say, as an example, you are purchasing a single family detached home. This single family home is $250,000. And let's say you have a 5% down payment. So that is $12,500. So your base mortgage amount would be $237,500. And now, as you know, if you have less than 20% down, that is a high ratio mortgage, so you are required to get that mortgage insured. So right here, is mortgage insurance applicable? In this case, yes. So now we have the mortgage default percentage. So the insurance premium is calculated as a percentage of your loan and is dependent on the size of your down payment. So in short, the bigger your down payment, the lower the insurance premium will be. In this case, because you have a 5% down payment, according to CMHC mortgage insurance cost, here it says up to 95% loan to value ratio, the premium percentage would be 4%. So that's what we're going to put in here, the mortgage default percent. We're going to put 4, and that equates to 9,500, so 9,500. And we're just going to keep scrolling down. So usually when you have a conditional offer, the offer is conditional upon getting financing, your mortgage, and having a home inspection. These home inspections can vary depending on how big the property is, where it's located, and of course, who you hire to perform this professional home inspection. So the price can range anywhere from $300 to $600. So let's say for this example, it's going to cost you $400. Appraisal fees. So your mortgage lender will advise you if you need an appraisal. Appraisals can be at your own expense. It can range from $300 to $500. But when it comes to insured mortgages, typically the insurer, so CMHC, will cover the cost of the appraisal. But if your mortgage is uninsured, where you have the conventional mortgage, so with a 20% down or more than 20% down, the buyer usually pays for the appraisal. But sometimes that expense can be built into the rate of that mortgage. Some buyers or some banks do this and some do not, so be sure to ask your mortgage specialist or mortgage broker for things regarding the appraisal. Okay, but let's say because you have an insured mortgage, you don't need to have an appraisal. Lucky you. Also, one thing to note in Alberta is that we do not have a land transfer cost or fee. So let's skip down to your legal fees. So typically your legal fees can range anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500. Again, it depends on the deal. It also depends on your lawyer and how much they are charging you for their services. So let's say for legal fees and disbursements, we're gonna go $1,500. And then let's talk about this title insurance. So let's add title insurance as a separate line here. And usually the title insurance is roughly around $300. It's ordered by the purchasing lawyer at closing. And sometimes you can, if you ask, you can get the sellers to split the cost of title insurance with you. So, but in this case, let's just go $300. You're paying for your own policy to protect your interest in the property. And if we scroll down here, you can see cash needed. So in order to buy a home that is $250,000 and you have a 5% down payment, which is that $1,205,000, you would need in cash on closing day the $14,700. So I hope that makes sense. Now, if we calculate how much you need in closing costs, so closing costs typically, as a ballpark number, can be anywhere from 1.5% to 4% of the purchase price of the home. So this is the costs that do not include your down payment. So if we take the $14,700 minus your down payment, the closing cost would be roughly $2,200. But really, the easy way to calculate that is just the cost of your home inspection, $400, plus your legal fees, $1,500, plus your title insurance, which is again altogether $2,200. And that's pretty much it. Again, make sure you tailor these numbers according to your specific situation. Again, it might vary ranging from province to province. Again, Alberta doesn't have a land transfer fee, but of course these are just example numbers and may not apply to your situation. So one thing that is really nice about these calculators is that you can go ahead and use them for free and just input numbers and see what feels right to you. So that's pretty much it. So altogether, the financed amount for your mortgage would be $247,000. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you realize that buying a home doesn't need to be super expensive, depending on the market you buy into. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below with any questions or concerns you may have, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram at Loden Living. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye friends.